Welcome back friends with the new topic of data science. In this lecture we will study about common characteristics of big data. In previous lecture we studied about strategies. So let's begin with the characteristics and what are the problems in big data. So basically, what is the problem in big data? Big data is a blanket term basically, and that is a collection of data, and in that we have every kind of data. We have structured data, we have unstructured data, we have semi-structured data, and we know that data play a very important role in all of us life. But sometimes this data creates a problem, especially in the case of big data, because here we are not talking about the traditional data which was in structured form, but here we are talking about the large collection of data. So here it's mentioned that the size of data is extremely huge, and in traditional data system or database system we use RDBMS, which help us to limit the particular extent, but here we are not restricted, and even so doing it will extremely costly if we manage to store the large data in RDBMS. So that is very costly. So other common problem is basically the data is not centralized, data is decentralized. We have data as many platforms, so we will also study about a distributed database system in the similar series of course. So stay connected and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So other more common problems with the characteristics are, we basically intend to make a single system that can handle this diversity and a volume of data as well as perform different operation of data. For that we are studying basically 6 V's. So first we will study 3 V's. So big data we have 6 V's. So first we studied about 3 V's. So we have volume, variety and velocity. Volume is basically representation of data or the size of data in terabyte. We have records, we have transaction, and we have a tables. Then we talk about variety, is the type of data. We can have structured data, we can have unstructured data, semi-structured data, or all of the collection of these three. And we can have velocity, which is the type of data or speed of data, that is near time, real time and streaming. So what is basically the volume? Volume refers to the amount of data, and volume of data these days are receiving in a petabytes or even in exabytes. So we can imagine that what is a single storage machine have to store a biggest amount of data, and here is a graph is shown. In 2009 we have data of less than 10,000 people, and in 2020 that is about to cross 40,000 people, or that is 44 trillion gigabytes. So we can imagine that in further years what will be the amount of data. So basically first characteristics of volume is the big data dimension that is relatable to the sheer size of big data, and definitely even every minute 204 million emails are sent, and 2 lakh photos are uploaded, and 1.8 million likes are generated on Facebook. So this is the just minute estimated which is mentioned here, and we can imagine that what about the tweets, what about the dislikes, and what about the preferences of persons. So big data is the vast terminology in today's world. So here it's mentioned that according to big data, EMC company has generated 35.2 zettabytes in 2020. So this is the biggest calculation, and this is the smallest. We can talk about the calculation which I have mentioned here, that the conversion basically 1000 megabytes is equals to 1 gigabyte, and 1000 gigabytes is equals to 1 TB. So what is the relevance of this much data in the world? Basically this is to understand that business and organization are collecting and leveraging large volume of data to improve their products and safety. Challenging involves, definitely we are having a challenges. So what are the challenges to volume? Definitely that data can be costly. We have a scalability issue, that we can change or not whether the performance will remain the same of this huge amount of data or not. So then we will talk about variety. Variety is basically the type of data. Data can be structured, unstructured or semi-structured. We can see that the data is generated, then we have separated the data in structured form, in the table form, then we have a semi-structured, that is a mixture of structured or unstructured, then we have unstructured data. In variety of data basically we have a lot of data, as I mentioned before, that can be image data, we could have a text data, we can have a data from network, we can have a geographic map data, we can have data of any type. So basically there is a heterogeneity in data. And if you talk about, if I give you an example of this image, that here sender, receiver and date is basically a structured data because it's stored in proper form. We are having a tables, and body of email is basically a text, and attachment is multimedia, and to whom we send, that's network, and the current email cannot reference, that is a semantic. So we can imagine that within a single email we are having a different types of data. So let's proceed further. What is the variety or impact of data variety that is hardest to ingest? Definitely, and that is difficult to integrate, manage it, and policy challenges. Definitely today we are having a different policy, and tomorrow we are not sure about the similar policy, so we have to keep upgrading ourselves. Then we talk about the velocity. Velocity refers to the speed of data at which data is generated. So what is the amount of which the data is generated? We can imagine that the amount of tweets is 1 lakh plus. So that in every second, I'm not talking about 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 hour, I'm talking about 1 minute. In 1 minute, 217 plus new mobile users are getting involved in mobile, and we are having instant messages that is beyond this amount. So you can imagine that the velocity or the amount of data generated is continuously and increasing. So what are the characteristics of velocity? Basically velocity is the amount of increase in speed that can be storing of data, that could be creating data, and that can be analyzing data. If a business cannot take advantage of data, then definitely they miss the opportunity. After that we are having a process. Processing can be done as batch processing, real-time and streaming analysis. So we studied about what is real-time analysis. It is basically a instantly capturing streaming data, and in that we feed real-time data to machine. And I think I'm going very fast, so I'll try to keep myself slow because the things are very simple. I have added each and everything. If you don't understand anything, so you can read this text, and if unless you're not understanding, so you can ask me in comment box too. So in that we are basically 4 steps are involved. First we capture data, then we feed real time to machine, then we process real time, and then we act. In batch processing, what we do, we collect data, we clean to the data, and we feed in chunks. We wait for data and we act. Here I have mentioned this type of processing is very common, but it is very catastrophic for business because the organizations are changing, their demands are changing. For that we have to keep ourselves updated for the recent trends. So for that we need to use real time. Streaming data is basically based on decisions and processing of already acquired data, such as batch processing may give you incomplete process or data, and hence the application need real time. So streaming data give information of what is going on right now. Streaming data has a velocity and generated at various rates. So this is basically a comparison. In real time processing we generate data in seconds or milliseconds, and in batch processing data we need to process all at once because it's offline data, and it's we are talking about real time. And in its streaming data analyzes streaming across device data in real time. Definitely real time is difficult to implement, and it required a dedicated staff, and in that we take data rate as output and fast as the data input rate. So as I said that there are 6 V's: veracity, value and valency. So what is veracity? Basically veracity is the trustworthiness of data in the term of accuracy. Variability, the use of data in multiple forms. And value, just having a big data is no of use unless we turn into value. So one by one we'll study all these. Veracity is basically a trustfulness and trustworthiness of data, and data can be invalid. Definitely the data is having missing value, we can see that. And veracity can be noisy, uncertain, you can have a full of biased result, there can be abnormalities, and data has no value if it's not accurate. And the result of big data analysis are only as good as data has been analyzed. This the graph is just showing that if we are having enterprise data, so what quality we need, and if we are using social media, and if we are using sensors. So characteristics of big data, and we are talking about veracity, and enterprise started incorporating less structured and unstructured definitely, and there's giving a estimation of 2013 in January. What was the Google, basically as many as flu cases were recorded. So the primary, what they have done, that they reported CDC, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, and the primary reason behind that was Google flu trend. Okay, one more is valencies, refers to connectedness, and that what we do is basically the purpose is to specific tasks will be lesser value. And what we do here is data should be acquired and formatted in such a way to increase the usage as velocity of data increases fast. So what is the purpose, friends? The more data is connected, the higher the valency. There is a, like we are connected, the world is connected. If we are two Facebook friends, so means that there is a third friend who is a mutual friend. So that is connectedness. Here they have just shared a one record, in that they are given example that in scientists are collected in a meeting, and what they are used to do basically were asked to meet other scientists they didn't know before. So after that, and the new scientists and regular analytics critics was very inefficient, and what we get that initially these were the scientists and to whom they didn't met before is was this result. So valency has a challenges too. Basically there is emergent behavior and group event of detection, and there is more complex and data exploration algorithm, because if we studied before, data scientist or data science is basically is not working with every algorithm. Here we are having a value. Value is basically the heart. We are collecting the variety, volume, velocity, valency, veracity. For what for we are doing that? We are doing that for getting a value in order to get an insight. And value is basically the quality and enhanced decision of individual of any organization. Data is of no use if it has no value. So that's all for my lecture, and if you have any queries, so don't forget to ask me in comment box, and don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.